This week's project is a wine storage carrier with a walnut sliding top and shavings to cushion the wine bottle. It also has a wax finish. Stick around, hope you enjoy. Now for today's material, I'm going to use red oak for the box and walnut for the top. Now I buy my lumber S3S, so I'm just going to skip plane it at the planer, run one edge over the joiner, and rip it to width on the table saw, and then we'll head over to the miter saw and cut it to length. Here at the table saw, we'll cut everything to width. Here at the chop saw, we'll cut everything to length. The bottom's going to be 13.5 inches, the two sides are going to be 13.5 inches, the ends are going to be 6 inches, and the top is going to be cut extra long at 14.5 inches, and we'll trim that flush later. I have two stop blocks, one's a flip up and one's a miter. I can make two repetitive cuts here, push the stock underneath, and go to the next stop block. Makes quick and easy work.
At the miter saw, I square up one end and alternate stop blocks to make sure the grain continuously runs around the box. I cut one end, one side, then one end, and then one side.
Now over at the router bit, we're going to make the rabbets in the ends so the sides can nest in there. We're going to do it in 2 passes. Final dimensions of the rabbit are going to be 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch deep. Now with the table saw, we need to make a groove in the top and bottom of both of the sides and in the end pieces. This will allow the bottom to nest and the top to slide in. I've got a regular combination blade set for 1/4 inch deep, and on the left hand side of the blade to the fence is going to be 1/2 inch. Now while we're still at the table saw, we need to cut one of the ends shorter so the top can slide above it. Here at the sanding station, we'll sand all the inside of the parts to 220 grit. Once we assemble, it's going to be very hard to get in there, so we'll do it before.
During the glue up process, you only want to put a dab of glue in the middle of the bottom so you can allow it to expand and contract. Unfortunately, my camera battery is about to die and you will not see it clamped up.
Here at the drill press, we need to drill a hole so we can grab the top and slide it in and out. I'm gonna mark the middle of the board and then mark in 1.5 inches. We'll drill it with a 1-inch Forstner bit. Well, guess what? More sanding. We'll sand the entire outside of the box to 220 grit, starting out with 80 grit to even any uneven surfaces. Here I've got a scrap piece of walnut clamped into my vise. I'm gonna take my bench plane, take a somewhat heavy pass to create shavings that I will put inside the box to help cushion the wine bottle. It's time for finish. I'm going to use Johnson's paste wax. I know this won't give it a lot of protection, but I want this project to develop character over years. Scratches, dings, nicks, it'll all add to the piece throughout time. And the paste wax will also give it a lot of shine, and it'll make the lid slide very easy. You can easily go with a oil-based blend, oil varnish blend, or a polyurethane. Whatever coat and sheen you desire, select the finish that you'd like. Well, I got the wine loaded up, the shavings put in. I thought it turned out pretty nice. If you enjoyed this build video, please smash the like button, please share the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I did build another box out of hard maple and walnut. It turned out nice as well. If you don't have the means to build this project, if you click the link right up here, it'll take you to my Etsy account where I do offer them for sale. Thanks for watching. See you next time.